Hey friends, we are looking at the This Is Fine set by Buildify, and this is a version of the popular meme with the dog sitting at the table where the whole building is on fire, and he's like, this is perfectly normal. So in this video, it's just a quick unboxing so you know what's inside the package, so that you can know what to expect if you were to get this package. This has about 346 pieces, and it does have a set number, but it probably doesn't matter. The back of the box looks like this. It's mostly just regulatory information. And so in this video, we're going to look at what's included and give you a sense for what's in store. All right, so if you're familiar with the meme, let's bring that up here. Here is the meme. It's a dog sitting in what almost looks like a home or maybe an office environment with a table, a mug, but there are flames and smoke everywhere. So this model designer has basically translated that 2D image into 3D, and they've done a pretty good job of it overall, right? So it's got the smoke along the top. It has a speech bubble. We'll come back to that. It has the dog, so it's got a representation of that dog. It's got the cup, it's got the table, and it's got the big flames on each side, and it's got a bit of a platform as well as the door and the wall, and a window behind too. The window is not quite the same. Like the window is actually a dark green, and the entire back is all monochromatic in the meme, but it's not quite that way here. All right, so first thing to know is that you get all the parts in one big bag. They're not numbered at all, but that's okay. It's only about 300 something pieces, so you could probably make do just fine. These are Lego compatible pieces. The colors look familiar, and the part designs are pretty familiar too. And once I build it, I'll get a better sense for how the pieces snap together and whether they're pretty good quality or not. The other thing that we see here is that the instructions are on poster sheets. So there's one poster specifically for the dog. And there's different model numbers too. So there's one model number here. There's one model number on that other sheet. So maybe these were meant to potentially be separate, sold separately. I don't really know. But in this sheet, you're building out the dog, the table, coffee mugs, etc. And then there is a separate sheet here, which is just the background. So it's the wall, the door, the flames, and the smoke. And you can see everything is on here, and it's a two-sided poster. Personally, I'm not a fan of posters. They take up a lot of space, and they're just a little bit harder to handle, especially if you've got limited space. So I'm not a fan of them, but you can make it work. It's probably not a big deal. As far as the parts, for the most part, you can tell what part you're looking for. It does start to get a little small here and there. And also it gets a little bit hard to figure out what the new parts are because they use a red outline. So might have been better if they used a blue outline, because using a red outline, it just totally gets lost against the orange. But if you've ever built a Lego set before, it's not going to be that hard to figure out. All right, so lastly, I want to point out this caption, right, that says "This is fine," and on the box it showed a "This is fine" as well. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it comes with something. Well, it does. It comes with this sticker, but as far as I can tell, there is no place to stick this sticker. There is in the build. Once you're done building it and you have the dog and the table placed, it's not like there's a tiny transparent piece that comes up and then you can stick this to it and now you've got it kind of floating above the dog. You don't get that. I don't know how they intended you to use this sticker, and the instructions don't mention it either. So I don't know what you do. Maybe you actually just stick it to the smoke layer in the back. That might work. Or you could build your own if you have a couple transparent pieces, like maybe stuff like this, or there are other types like that are transparent that might do the trick for you. The other thing that I wish they had done, and maybe they were worried about copyright is I wish they'd used the same font. That is kind of iconic what they did there, right? So it's the only thing italic is the word fine, but here the entire thing is retyped and they use their own there. So this might have just been their way around trademark or whatever else they need to do to get around things. Okay, so there you go. That's what to expect. And if you like the video, hit like, subscribe, and when I build it, you'll be one of the first to know and you'll see the full review. Thanks so much.